When a sommelier becomes a winemaker, which is Tinashe's new exploration of the world of wine, his brand, Kumusha, is as well selecting unusual terroirs and trying to find not grapes outside the past, but expression of the grapes outside the past. We are looking at one of South African appellation, maybe not the most famous. It's Sondagskloof. Is it more or less what I should say it?
You said that perfectly.
What does that mean? Is
Sunday?
Sunday's pass?
Yes.
Okay. So they probably when the farmers were blocked in their valley, they had to go to church only on the Sunday. They had to take that road. That's probably how they named this ward. And 2021 Sauvignon Blanc from Kumusha, 13 alcohol, which sounds fairly balanced. What do you have on your glass, Kathy?
I'd like to start off with just potentially a little bit of exploration about the different kind of flavors you can get and aromas you can get, for me, in South African Sauvignon Blanc.
Okay.
So there is the pyrazine spectrum and the green fruit spectrum with the capsicum, the green fig, the grass, etc. And then you often get the thiol spectrum with the granadilla and passion fruit and other tropical fruits. Sometimes I even get, with some of the others, you get the more commonly associated with overseas, with the Loire, which can, depending on where you are, like more the SAWTC side of things, the straw and the dried grasses.
Yes.
And then also associated with the Loire, but more for me on the Kansi side, is the blackcurrant leaf or cassis kind of aromatics. But there's another one that I sometimes find, and I think it depends on the picking date. I often get grapefruit.
Yes.
Ruby grapefruit. And for me, the moment I smelled this, for some reason or other, I had the picture of little pearls of ruby grapefruit popped into my head. So that's what I'm finding in the glass here. And then I started thinking about what else could I get from a Sauvignon Blanc. I got these little pearls of ruby grapefruit, but with the passion fruit. And then ruby grapefruit, that acidity for me is a citrus acidity, the ruby grapefruit acidity, and some granadilla on the palate as well. This has got decent length, nice decent length. It's got a very fresh acidity, and it's quite unusual. I haven't had one like this in a while, so that's quite interesting and delicious to get.
It is. I find as well on the nose slightly perfumey. This flower that reminds me of my childhood around the month of May when we have that in front, which is the lily in the valley. It's a very subtle flavors, but it gives almost this rice powder flavor. And grapefruit is clearly here. I mean, the ruby grapefruit, which sometimes goes almost to mango mostly on the palate. I got this light, not overripe mango juice on it. It's a very, very interesting wine, and I'm sure Tinashe wanted to do something different. He achieved that, and that's exploring different dimension of Sauvignon Blanc, unusual terroir on Sondagskloof. Well done, Tinashe.
Cheers.